Hello and welcome to Tea with Tolkien, an online community for the Hobbit at heart. This video is a part of our Silmarillion guide series, which offers a quick and easy-to-understand introduction to the events, characters, and world of the Silmarillion. This guide is also available as a free ebook, which can be downloaded at teawithtolkien.com/shop. Of Eldamar and the Princes of the Eldalië. Making the journey to Aman. The Valar Oromë brought the Vanyar and the Noldor through Beleriand. Ulmo uprooted an island and moved it as a boat to bring the Elves to Valinor. Part of this island broke off along the way and was left behind, and it is called the Isle of Balar. The Teleri took Olwë as their king and dwelt near the shores of Beleriand. There they befriended Ossë and Uinen and learned sea lore and sea music from them. After a time, many of the Teleri agreed to go to Valinor and departed on Ulmo's island. At Ossë's request, Ulmo anchored the Isle of the Teleri just off the shores of Valinor, and it was called Tol Eressëa, the Lonely Island. In this time, the Teleri's speech was sundered from that of the Vanyar and the Noldor. Those of the Teleri who remained in Middle-earth were called the Falathrim, the Elves of the Falas. Círdan the Shipwright was their lord. The friends of Elwë would not leave Middle-earth, and they were called the Eglath, the Forsaken People. In Valinor, the Vanyar and the Noldor were given a home. They missed the stars, however, so the Valar created a gap between the Pelori, which were the mountains. There, they created a hill called Tuna, where the elves would be able to see the stars. Upon the crown of Tuna, the city of the elves was built. It was called Tirion. There, the Vanyar and the Noldor dwelt in friendship. Manwë and Varda loved the Vanyar the most. They called them the Fair Elves. Olwë, on the other hand, loved the Noldor the most. In this time, the Noldor first discovered the gems of the earth and thus enriched all of Valinor. Finwë's family tree. Finwë was the king of the Noldor. The sons of Finwë were Feanor, Fingolfin, and Finarfin. The mother of Feanor was Míriel, but the mother of Fingolfin and Finarfin was Indis, who Finwë had wed after the death of Míriel. Feanor had 7 sons. Their names were Maedhros, Maglor, Celegorm, Caranthir, Cúrufin, Amrod, and Amras. The children of Fingolfin were Fingon, Turgon, Erisel, and Argon. The children of Finarfin were Finrod, Angrod, Agnor, and Galadriel. The Eldar in Aman. Eventually, the Teleri of Tol Eressëa decided to go all the way to Aman. Ulmo sent Ossë to them, and he taught them the craft of shipbuilding, so they could travel all the way to the shores of Valinor. The Vanyar became sundered from the Noldor when they left Tirion to dwell upon the mountain of Manwë, or about the plains and woods of Valinor. Now in this time, Finwë was the king of Tirion, Olwë was the king in Alqualondë, and Ingwë was the high king of all the elves. At the end of this chapter, all but 2 groups of elves are now in Aman. The 2 groups left behind in Middle-earth are called the Falathrim and the Eglath, and these are also Moriquendi because they never saw the light of Valinor. In our next video, we will discuss Chapter 6 of Feanor and the Unchaining of Melkor.